Go ahead.
We're out here today on Sunday, the 31st of May, looking at the couple of the sheets out of the set for the Small Arms Firing Range on Sandy Hook, New Jersey. You're looking at the floor plan for the main firing range room 106. The firing line will be approximately here where my fingers are, in the target in the bullet trap will be approximately down here, about 70 feet away. On the next drawing, I have a building section that shows the firing line approximately here, where my finger is between columns C and D, and then down almost to column line G, where the overhead target track rail will stop. That distance there is about 70 feet, about 75 more till it contacts the bullet trap. The purpose of today's experiment is to test the AR-500 ballistic steel 3/8 plate with the 2-inch ballistic rubber mat made by Range Systems to protect the concrete-filled 8-inch CMU wall section of the firing range. It'll go up about 8, 9 feet, 10 feet, so that we can have this load-bearing wall that holds up this roof protected from direct or indirect gunfire. If we were to have any incidents where a load-bearing wall were to take direct gunfire, something that's not really accounted for in the ETL engineering technical letter requirement, we might have a wall that would crack because it has vertical pressure loads as well as lateral impact loads from the bullet round. So we want to try to protect that wall. We think that the experiment we do today will test the AR-500 ballistic plate 3/8 sheeted or matted, bonded to the 2-inch ballistic rubber from Range Systems. We're going to try to hit a bullseye 4 times in a row in the same hole, do the most damage we can. Then we're going to turn our target downrange, that we'll see in just a second, on a sharp angle and hit that with 4 rounds again in the same place to see what the ballistic rubber does to capture the bullet and stop it moving, and certainly from penetrating out the back of the steel plate. That's our goal today. So we'll set up, if we turn the camera to the right, we can look downrange and see our target now, which is the 1 foot square. If you'll zoom in on that, buddy. 1 foot square AR-500 plate with a 2-inch ballistic rubber mat. We're going to try to hit the red dot 4 times in a row, right in the center. And then we're going to come back, turn, and then shoot at the bottom of the target. So at this point, we'll get ready. If you'll turn back, and we'll have a look here at what we're going to be shooting. We're going to shoot 308, which is referenced in the engineering technical letter. We're going to shoot it out of a Remington 700. We've got, it's a bolt action. We've got magazines here that'll take 4 at a time, and we're going to load up with those and get ready to go to work. So we'll be back in just a second. All right, here's the target up close. You can see the red line across at the middle and the red dot at the top. We're going to go for that red dot now 4 times in a row if we can. Michael, if you can hear me, go ahead and start shooting. Sorry for the wiggling. Clear. It appears that he's center pointed that dot right there. Keep going. He's a pretty good shot with that rifle. Yep, clear. Clear. It's a 308 round. Clear. Hope. Clear. Last round. All right, I'm walking in. Let's have a look here, see how we did. Again, I apologize for the bouncy screen. I'm walking slow over a lot of debris. I'm going to come back a little on my view. It appears the first shot was dead center, and then we either put them in right around it. This ballistic rubber is difficult to see other entry holes. It heals itself. One of the features of it is it's self-healing, like fuel tanks and air fighter planes. But we will now, let's go around and look at the back, see if we have any penetration of the AR-500 plate. There's no indication of any penetration or denting, so the AR-500 plate's working hard for us this morning. We're going to stop the video and turn the target. Actually, we can turn the target now. We're going to turn the target on a pretty steep angle and see if we can hit that here in the center, directly below the red dot, but on about a 60-degree angle. See what we can do for the next 4 shots on a ricochet kind of pattern. All right, stop the video. Okay, we've turned the target now on a sharp angle to the firing line, which is that white pull tape. We're going to now hit 4 below the red dot where that other clear tape has been. Clear! Clear! Shoot! Continue! That's below the red line ricochet shot. Clear! Clear! Sending. Last round. Clear! Let's take a little walk over there. Clear! Done! Cold range! Cold range. We're now going to walk over here and shrank you down so I didn't make you ill there with my walking step. Let's have a look here. So the bullets have all gone in here where the tape used to be. It seems like it's popped the rubber loose, but in a normal scenario inside the building, there won't be a side plate like this, so it won't come loose. The bullet just got in there, turned left, ran along the back plate. Michael, see if you can lift that up while I'm watching you here, and see if you can dump out any slugs. Don't peel it off, just because we want to maybe shoot it again. There's fragments hitting the ground. Turning the screen now. Fragments hitting the ground.
No, I don't see any bullet fragments, just a bunch of rubber.
Okay, a bunch of rubber. So the bullets are probably still inside the rubber, but we put it back in. And okay, now you have a 44 Magnum. We're joined today by our benefactor. Your name is Chuck. Chuck has a 44 Magnum, and just because we're done with our test, we're going to see, just for grins, because I know you all would want to know, what happens when Chuck touches this with a 44 Magnum. We're going to get back out of the way, and Chuck will tell me when to stop backing up. Short range, so let me, it isn't going to bounce. So let me grow this up. Michael, this needs to get larger again, man.
Say again, sir?
This needs to get like bigger again.
Okay.
All right, here, you become the movie maker now. There it is, right there.
I got you.
Now Chuck's gonna, as many rounds as you want. Chuck, hit it. Why don't you try to hit it in the middle of that equator? So your area of hit is different than his. And he did hit it.
All right.
All right, you done? Hold range? Hold range. All right, let's go see what we did with a 44 Magnum. 44 Magnum, bullet's gone in. And let's turn it over. We're going to have to turn it over and look inside under the setup plate in the back. And there's a shadow down in there, but there's no deformation.
No, it's smooth.
Of the steel plate at all. So, what do you think we were there? About 20 feet? 25 feet? We're at 70 feet here on this tape.
Probably 20. That's in meters.
42 to 70, so we were at almost 30 feet. So we've got 44 Magnum, there's 2 in there, there's 4 308s in there, and there's 4 308s that came through, and the pressure wave pushed this out because it wasn't glued to the side. So I think we have a successful test of the range system 2-inch ballistic rubber mat bonded to an AR 500 steel plate for the sidewalls. That's what I'd like to suggest we consider for Sandy Hook.